Our world is addicted to being offended. We seem bent as a people on tearing each other apart like crabs in a bucket. I mean, isn't that what COVID, this entire thing, has been like? You got maskers and anti-maskers and vaxxers and anti-vaxxers. And what's so devastating to me about all of that is this. When we get to heaven, we will either not remember or not care who was vaccinated or who wasn't, who wore masks or who didn't, who got sick, who didn't. The one thing that will carry with us into eternity in heaven is our relationships. We won't remember any of that other stuff. And we know that Jesus was about relationships because when he was asked, what's the greatest commandment? He said, love God, love people. These are the things that matter. These are the things that are eternal. So everything hangs on those things. That being the case, here we are in this world where thoughts on COVID protocols have pit families against one another, have pit friends against one another and torn apart lifelong relationships, have destroyed marriages, all for something that none of us will remember in heaven. But we're allowing it to cause lasting damage to the relationships that we're supposed to be enjoying forever in heaven. We're sacrificing the eternal for the temporal. There has been 700,000 COVID deaths in the United States, and that is tragic. And I have lost friends, and many of you have lost friends. But there is a greater tragedy still. How many relational deaths have we had because of COVID? Because that is the only stat that will continue with us into eternity. Now, I get it. I understand personal conviction. I understand civil concerns. I understand all the discussion around that stuff. But we need prudence in our relationships. We must marry knowledge with discretion. Just because I know this or I think I know this, it doesn't mean I know what to do with it. And it doesn't automatically mean I get to tell you what to do with it. I don't want to see any more COVID deaths, not one more. But I also do not want to see one more COVID relationship death. And guess what? We have a lot of power to change the second one. Because prudence gives the understanding to our relationships. We need that.